diligently, attain an ocean of wisdom. I take refuge in the Sangha, wishing that all sentient beings may the masses in harmony without obstruction.
A Prayer for Our Natural Environment by Venerable Master Xing, the founder of Guang Shan. O great compassionate Buddha, we would like to tell you of an unjust situation on our mind. The world that we live in has been ruined and fallen ill. Flowers are no longer emitting fragrance. Birds are no longer singing. The green mountains are no longer smiling. The flowing water is no longer crystal clear. Please look. Excessive logging has stripped vast areas of vegetation. Exhaust pollution has tainted the beautiful and delicate appearance of our mountains and rivers. The once lush forests have now become the houses and mansions of people, taking away the only sanctuary of many species. The only crystal clear lakes have now been polluted everywhere, and the once leaping marine species can now no longer move freely. Our natural resources have been decreasing sharply day by day. How will future generations survive? The air that we breathe is not clean. Our health has been threatened. O great compassionate Buddha, we have 5 sense organs: eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and body. We have 5 poisons: greed, anger, ignorance, arrogance, and doubt. We are on the verge of destroying our beautiful earth and disintegrating the ecological relations of nature. Too many rare birds and animals have disappeared into humankind's meals and mouths. Too many dainties of land and sea have gone missing under humankind's guns and knives. O great compassionate Buddha, please let us and our future generations be able to play with fireflies under the radiance of star-brimmed skies, be able to sing and dance with great nature on the shore of an emerald sea, be able to enjoy fresh air in the thick forests of towering trees, and be able to grow together with all things under the sun, on a field that extends out far beyond the horizon. This is not just for the natural environment, but also for the hometowns of humankind. This is not just for the earth's existence, but also for our future generations. Please grant us tender hands to soothe all sentient beings on earth. Please grant us ears that listen attentively to the wondrous sounds of the world and natural phenomena. Please grant us bright and keen eyes to discover the limitless treasures of the universe. Please grant us compassionate hearts to preserve the ecology of our world. O great compassionate Buddha, we can no longer allow mountains and rivers to be tainted. We can no longer allow the earth to weep. We can no longer allow living beings to be frightened. We can no longer allow the air to be polluted. We must strive to let mountains and rivers be splendorous and green again. We must strive to let the beauty of the earth reappear. We must strive to restore fragrant, fresh air. We must strive to let nature become a solemn, pure land again. O great compassionate Buddha, please accept our heartfelt prayer. O great compassionate Buddha, please accept our heartfelt prayer. Namo Sakyamuni Buddha.
May kindness, compassion, joy, and equality pervade all worlds. May we cherish and build affinities to benefit all beings. May champion and precept inspire equality and patience. May our humility and gratitude give rise to brave vows.
Hello everyone, auspicious greetings to all of you. I am Venerable Jue Qian, the Director of Guang Buddhist Temple, Boston. In this session, I would like to share with you on the topic of seeing impermanence through COVID-19. Why do I choose this topic? The reason is because for the past months, many people in this world are living under the shadow of coronavirus. People feel unease, anxiety, insecure, and even fear. Many people are facing the challenges of jobless, closing down their business, unable to go to school, staying at home to work, afraid that they might get this virus. When will this crisis end? This is the questions that most people are asking. When will it end? While we are facing this pandemic crisis, can you see the impermanence through this COVID-19? In the teachings from the Buddha, the fundamental teachings are Four Noble Truths, Three Dharma Seals, and Eightfold Path. Sickness is the reality of life. Humans have been battling viruses since before our species have even evolved into this modern form. Human beings has experienced many different kinds of virus, such as smallpox, Ebola, SARS-CoV-2, MERS-CoV, and many. Now we are facing the COVID-19. Can we see the impermanence through this virus reality? In the Three Dharma Seals, the first seal is impermanence. Everything in this phenomenal world are changing all the time. Nothing is fixed there without changing. Even impermanence is also changing all the time. This is the truth of life, and it is the reality. As stated in the Reign of Treasurers Sutra, the deluded mind is like running water. It rises and falls without stopping. Like lightning, the moments come and go, and do not remain. Good times will come, and good times will go. Bad times will come, and bad times will go. Crisis will come, and crisis will go. Currently, all of us are facing these challenges. But this challenge will also go as well. But it will also come again. So challenges come and challenges go and come again. The law of impermanence, whether the Buddha was here or not, impermanence is always part of our life and the reality in this world. Just look at the sun. It rises every day and it sets every day. And then it rises again. And then it sets again. Look at the clock. The clock keeps clicking or changing the numbers every second, every minute. Even we stop the clock or take out the battery, the time still continues to change without giving us any chances. And look at our lifetime. We might have 60 or 70 or 80 or even 100 years of life. But we can't change the reality of getting old. Look at the things around us. The flower bloom and wither and then bloom again. Look at our environment. Keep changing without stopping. This is the law of impermanence. Everyone is part of impermanence, and impermanence is part of us. Now, all of us are facing a difficult time. Coronavirus become part of our life. Every day, we receive the news on numbers of people get infected, numbers of people pass away, and numbers of people survive. It changes every day. Some countries getting more and more serious, but some countries started to slow down in the pandemic. Every day we receive good news, but also every day we receive bad news. We can hear the politicians, governors, and expertise from all over the world changing their strategy and policy every day to try to prevent the pandemics to get worse. Again, they have a lot of advices, good news and also bad news. Even some of the politicians get infected by the virus. So, we can see that people get affected. People have to self-quarantine themselves at home. Some of them has to admit to the hospital fighting this virus. Some of them able to survive the disease, but some unable to, and they pass away. There are so much uncertainty. But this uncertainty is not all bad news. There are also good news. We can hear the news whereby people, they're trying to get masks to donate to the hospital. We can also hear the news whereby people are trying to make masks to help people. Kids are trying to find food and donate to the senior people, asking them not to come out. So these are all the good news around us. As according to Venerable Master Xing Yun, understanding the first Dharma Seal is important because once we recognize the brevity of life and the impermanence of all beings, we will be motivated to drift even deeper into the truths of Buddhism. Impermanence should not be frightened. Rather, it should inspire us to appreciate our time on earth. We should understand that as difficult as life may be, we should always try to live a good life. So how do we live a good life while we are facing this COVID-19 crisis? We receive a lot of advice from the expertise on how we should protect ourselves and others during this crisis. They have this information whereby we avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching our eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when we are sick. Cover our cough and sneeze with a tissue. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects. And most important, wash your hand often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. And information has been changing and changing due to the changing of the sequences in the virus. So we'll start to think about how should we face this virus in a more careful way. Now, the advice from the expertise advise us to wear the mask, whether we are sick or we are healthy. When we go out, we wear the mask in order to protect ourselves and protect others. We have to learn to not handshake or hugs. We keep social distance between each other. Work remotely. Avoid going into the crowds. Stay at home. Again, most important, wash our hands. The pandemic changes every minute and hours, and definitely the strategy will change all the time. So when we understand the truth of life, we accept the reality of impermanence, things will arise and things will also cease. It will arise again and it will cease again. And then in the circle, it happens again and again. We change all the time, but don't you think that this is the beauty of our life? So that's why we should have the faith that we will overcome all challenges in our life. And we also know that another challenge will come. Our immune system will get stronger and stronger when we overcome the challenge again and again. So we should have the faith that we will be able to overcome this COVID-19. The reason is because COVID-19 is also part of impermanence. And when we understand that impermanence is part of our life, we will know to treasure our time, ourselves, the people around us, the food we eat, things we have, and most important, this earth that all of us live in. We should not destroy the earth that we live in. We should not waste our time, that think that we always have time, but time never wait for us. We always think that the people around me will always be there, but it won't. We throw away the food, and now we have to buy a lot of food because we're afraid that we'll not have food enough for all of us. So impermanence teach us how to cherish. Last but not least, cherish your life. Cherish your health. Cherish your family. Cherish your friends. For these are the things that money cannot buy. They truly define your wealth. Time, our body, the people around us, the food we have, the things we have. These are things that we're supposed to cherish. Because of impermanence, everything will happen in any time. But no matter how bad is the thing or the situation, it will always pass away. Because of impermanence. So there's always hope in our life. But we have to cherish the hope as well. So I hope that in this difficult period of time, all of us should get together and hope that all of us are able to overcome this challenge and understand the impermanence in our life. And through here, we learn how to cherish everything we have. Thank you very much, and hope that all of us are safe and healthy. 阿弥陀佛。
O great compassionate Buddha, we pray for guidance all through the dark. We pray for pureness of heart and a peace of mind.
O great compassionate Buddha, we pray for courage in these trying times. We pray for faith in each other and all of mankind.
May we find peace in the silence, hope in the midst of it all. May we be the light. May we give joy and convenience, confidence to one and all through the night. May we do good, speak good, think good, and may we be the light.
O great compassionate Buddha, we pray for wisdom all over the world. We pray for all of our leaders to make the right choice.
Oh, great compassionate Buddha, may the compassion you've taught us shine through, and may we all be the bearers of your noble truth. May we find peace in the silence, hope in the midst of it all.
May we be the light.
May we give joy and convenience, confidence to one and all through the night. May we do good, speak good, think good, and may we be the light.
May we respect and protect all of life.
The light, as we pray for healing for all of mankind.
May we find peace in the silence.
Hope in the midst of it all. May we be the light. May we give joy and convenience, confidence to one and all through the night. May we do good, speak good, think good, and may we be the light. Do good, speak good, think good, so that we'll be the light.